My name is Nathan Rice, and I am making a three-part video series about an event that happened to me 2 years ago during the summer. It's actually 2.5 years ago at this point. So first thing to note is this first video is going to be about me personally, some background information. I'm not going to have this be a long video. The longer one will be the second one. And the third video is just going to be kind of a follow-up, see what has happened since, etc. So, this event happened, like I said, 2.5 years ago. And the background information you're going to need to know to understand this is going to be that I am 37 years old. I was 35 at the time. I am of mixed cultural background, and as I like to say, damn proud of it. And this was an event of racist significance. And I've always looked at racism as kind of an obviously negative situation in American society, but it's always been prevalent. It's always been there. Whether it's hiding in the rafters or under the rug, or if it's right out in your face like it has been in recent months. So when an event of racist significance happens to me, I kind of try to confront the person, but in this particular instance, I didn't get that opportunity. So, long story short, yeah, racism sucks. I went through some situations dealing with racism when I was in high school. And at the time, I didn't even know it was racism I was dealing with. But what I found out in the later years afterwards is that there was a retired Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan living in the next town over. I graduated from Heartland High School in 1998. He was living in the township of Howell this whole time, and he really did influence a lot of the Livingston County, Michigan ways of thinking while he was there. So when my family moved to Heartland, when I was in middle school, things immediately turned south for us. I had always been made fun of by people. That's another story completely, but it seemed to get really nasty, and I didn't understand why. I just kind of thought that it was a terrible place where my family was living at the time. So when I found out years later that there was racism involved, and I said, oh, well, that's surprising. I wasn't expecting that. It kind of turned things around. I have not been significant in the area around Heartland, Michigan since. I don't feel like I want to go back. I feel like it's a really negative place, but it's only gotten larger and there's more population there. So my big hope as far as that's concerned is that racism hasn't taken hold as much there anymore. I know that that former Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan has passed away. I have heard things are not so bad there anymore, but I'm not willing to go back to find out. So, yeah, that's about it for this first part. Stay tuned for the second part coming up soon. All right, bye now.